G'day guys, welcome to Tackle on Tracks. I'm Harry.
I'm Molly.
And first proper video, I guess. I'm a bit crook just to start off. We bought a tray from basically off a farm ute. We're going to be redesigning the headboard so it styles the canopy and the ute a bit better. And then giving it a bit of a clean up for the canopy to go on and it to go on the Ranger.
Some cheap headlights off eBay because I'm a bit of a tight ass. I'm trying to save a bit of money where we can. And we have these mud guards made up. So we're going to chuck them on at some point. And we made a little template thing here earlier. It's not together properly at the moment, but that will be the shape that we're using for based off the canopy. So.
Yeah, well done, Molly.
I'm fucking around with angles. Ages. We went home and tried to put it against the canopy, but obviously the canopy has got a rooftop on it, so we got there and couldn't do that.
So that angle is not f***ing right because that's an obtuse angle, so it can't be less than 90 degrees. Riddle me that one, Batman. F*** the rhino. 15, 16, 17, 18 degrees. So, what's 90 take 18? What is it?
You tell me.
I don't know. 90? Here we go. Let's see if I still know how to do this shit. Take 18. That's 2. That's 8. 7.
Yes.
Is that right? I'm good. 72, so this must be 72 degrees. How do I check that out? That needs to go. That needs to be square there. And we'll just bring it to 72. I don't know. That's why it's not working, because we're 1 degree out.
This is why a plumber and the carpet layer don't make trays.
It would have been cheaper.
I'm a truth. It's very close. We got there in the end. It took us all day to figure out the angles, but it's on there and it's welded.
Just
there.
a farmer and a plumber and a coupler.
Yeah.
Mind you, you play with angles, so you should have worked it out.
I just cut it and then tug it.
One of us finished year 12 and still couldn't work it out.
We are back again working on the headboard for the Ranger. Harry's just in there grinding some of the welds from yesterday. We just went and picked up a piece of sheet metal that we've had folded basically to chuck in there at the bottom, and we'll tack that in a bit later. But yeah, we're just cleaning up some welds and get that ready for us to put that piece of sheet metal in, so yeah.
Grinding's done for the best part of the headboard. Now it's got to prep up that sheet, goes on the base of the headboard, get that fitting in there nicely and tuck it in.
Why don't I need broccoli?
She's that one.
Welded in. We've been tossing up whether to put a design or something through there, but I think we're just going to leave it how it is.
Another day, headboard's on. Cleaned up some other bits and pieces that had holes and shit. Off to the sandblaster tomorrow, and then once we get it back, we'll put some Raptor on it.
So we have got the tray back from the sandblaster. Looks really nice now. No more rust. So I'm just going to clean it up a bit and then put some primer on it just to stop it from rusting again before we get to paint it. So yeah. Finally got the Ranger back. It's been getting fixed for the last 6 weeks, so picked it up yesterday, so I've not even had it a day yet, and we are about to take it off the road again because we're pulling the tub off, so we can test fit the tray. We're going to weigh everything to try and figure out which suspension we need to put in it, so we'll weigh the ute without anything on it, and then we'll weigh the tray and whatever, and so then we can figure out if the suspension is actually going to handle the canopy, because our issue with the Hilux at the moment is we're over GBM, so we know that the Ranger can handle a better GBM, but hopefully it can handle what we need to put on it. So yeah, we've had the canopy off the Hilux for a little while just because it's just been easier. We've had a few trips in between and we decided we didn't want to get it bashed up, so yeah, we're going to go take the tub off, figure a few things out, and then we can go from there.
1 or 6.
How do I do that?
Stick closest to you, up. Just go slow, just
Scared. fit. So far, so good. Just need to sort out the mud guards and sort out something for the fuel. Yeah.
Lazy bum. So we've made up some brackets with some riv nuts, and as you would have seen, I used a poor man's rivet nut gun. They are for the mud guards to get bolted on. We've just got to drill some holes on that and put a point for the fuel filler. So now we just got to bolt on those little brackets that have just been painted, so that we can make sure the mud guards are going to fit, and they're removable to paint separately when we get our paint.
Sorry?
Of course, you had to go and record the ones that the only one I'm struggling with, other than the English.
There's nothing different about that though.
Lines up pretty good. Now we can paint them. Test fitted the tray, fits pretty good. Had the mud guards painted up and drilled. They're test fitted as well. Had to put some little brackets in holding them up. They're right to go as well. Next job is do a good chassis flush on that, because the chassis is full of mud from the previous owner, we predict, and give it a good coat of chassis guard, I think it's called, from Salt Shift. Salt Shift. Make that look a little bit nicer and clean up the rear bars, as it's pretty ordinary paint peeling away and that sort of thing. So clean that up a bit, and then we'll be ready for Raptor coating once we give it a bit of a rough up.
We've got the Raptor and we've got these new little microphones, so hopefully they do something for the videos. They're the DJI mic minis, so we'll try and figure those out as we're going. This is our first time using them, but we've got stuff to do today.
Yeah, so we'll give the tray a bit of a roughen up. It's got a primer on it, so it should be fine, and then give it a hit with the Raptor coat. See how we go.
Got the 4 litre kit in the black, so we'll try and figure that out.
Bang me thumb up. I'm not getting anywhere with this. So we've got chassis flusher on at the moment because the chassis is literally half full of mud. The bottom holes of the chassis are that blocked up with the mud. So I've got it just running on flat out. I'll keep changing holes and that sort of thing. But we've got a bit of chassis shield that we'll put on as well, which is supposed to clean up a bit of rust and protect it, I guess. Was it rust protection from salt corrosion and that sort of shit? But that takes 3 days to dry before we can drive it down a dirt road. So we'll do the chassis flush. Molly's put a heap of plugs on the wiring, and then the tray on. And it can sit here for a couple of days while this cures. And then it'll be right to go.
Only one works. The tray is done. There's a few shiny spots where Harry touched it up a little bit more, but it's painted, it's protected, and we've got a canopy going on anyways, so we don't really care that much. It was just to get the canopy on. So tail lights, they're on. They're upside down, but we had to do that because the indicators were meant to be at the top, but if they were flipped, it would be hidden up here, which is where the reverse lights are. But we sacrificed the reverse lights because we've got these little light bars on here that come on in reverse. Bit of extra visibility, and it was easier to do that than to put indicators somewhere else. We do have to put a couple of reflectors somewhere because these I don't think they've got reflectors in them, and obviously that's not roadworthy, and my dad's a mechanic, so he'll yell at me. Number plate lights are on, mud flaps are on. The only other thing we had to do was Harry cut these mud guards a little bit because like this was touching here. Basically, I don't know what this is, but it looks terrible, but it was touching that. So we trimmed that back a little bit, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We've only got the reverse camera that needs to go on, but we bought a mount for the original one to go back on, save a heap of drama, because the ute, when you put it in reverse with no reverse camera, it says check rear park pilot, which doesn't bother me. I can turn that off each time, but I'm better off just putting it back there since it has that feature. So we're just waiting for the mount, which is still coming, but that's just a simple plug it in and put it there, so we're not really worried about that. But other than that, it is done. Now it's on to suspension, which won't be in this video. But yeah.